Good morning. Today we join together to honor the class of 2021 as they reach a milestone in their lives, their high school graduation. This is a very special time in these graduates' lives, and we ask that the audience please give them the respect and dignity that they deserve. Please take a minute to turn off your phones and other electronic devices. We ask that you hold your applause until the appropriate time so that we may give each graduate the recognition deserved. Before the graduates enter, at this time, will Renzo Zumran, Student Government President, please step forward.
Please stand for the presentation of colors by the South Broward High School Army JROTC Color Guard under the direction of Chief Eddie Eagle Spirit. Remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance and singing of the national anthem until the flag has left the building. Please join me in the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for the singing of our national anthem by Rocio Munez.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say the
Please be seated. Thank you again to South Broward High School's JROTC Color Guard, under the commandment of Cadet Lieutenant Colonel Marissa Carrion. It is now my great pleasure to introduce our wonderful principal, Miss Patty Brown.
Thank you, Renzo. Good morning. I would like to take this time to introduce our stage guests. To my right, I have Mrs. Ann Murray, School Board Member, District 1. And to her right, Mr. Brian Katz, Chief Safety, Security, and Emergency Preparedness Officer. To his right, Mrs. Deborah Hickson, School Board Member at Large. To her right, Ms. Priscilla Ribeiro, Cadre Director, my boss, so behave. Actually, Ms. Priscilla Ribeiro Basile. Yes, congratulations. In the second row to my right, Mrs. Vered Roberts, Principal of Beachside Montessori Village. To her right, Ms. Sherba, Assistant Principal over Curriculum. And to her right, Mr. Timothy Winburn, 9th grade Assistant Principal and Second in Command. To his right, Mr. Gregory Plime, 11th grade Assistant Principal. To my left, Ms. Stephanie Itzkowitz, 12th grade Assistant Principal. To her left, Ms. Ashley Lehman, Senior Class Sponsor. To her left, Mr. Eric Charles, 12th grade School Counselor. In the second row to my left, Mr. Daryl Baker, 10th grade Assistant Principal. To his left, we have Ms. Tamia Spells, Academic Coordinator, Trio Upward Bound at Broward College. And let me go back to that row. We also have Ms. Valerie Harris, Principal of Olson Middle School. Awesome, Olson Middle School. I'd like to acknowledge some special guests that are joining us this morning. Dania Beach Mayor, Tamara James. City of Hollywood Mayor, Josh Levy. City of Hollywood Commissioners, Carol Shuham and Linda Hill Anderson. The parent of our valedictorian, Miguel Maglione. And the parents of our salutatorian, Coralia and Matai Hutsiu. Also joining us in our VIP section, we have Gary and Andrea McVeigh, the parents of our senior, Shane McVeigh, that passed away earlier this year. There are other guests on stage that will be formally introduced in just a moment. And though all of our students are certainly worthy of recognition, obviously today, I feel it appropriate to acknowledge this group of students that have made the noble choice to serve in our nation's armed forces. Please stand. Amanda St. Hill, U.S. Marines. I see you. Elizabeth Ramatar, U.S. Navy. Devin Bailey, Army Reserve. And Stephen Brown, Army National Guard. We thank you in advance for your service. It is my honor and privilege to introduce our Superintendent of Broward County Public Schools, the nation's 6th largest school district. I proudly present to you, by video, Superintendent Mr. Robert Runcie.
You are about to join a very special group. You are about to become a graduate of Broward County Public Schools. Your past school year has been historic. Your schools closed and opened, and you learned wherever Wi-Fi was the strongest. You spent days behind masks through the coronavirus pandemic. You lived through racial and political turmoil that has divided communities, through a severe economic downturn and job losses and an acrimonious presidential election. But the class of 2021 adapted and persevered through all of this and more. You worked hard. You continued to learn and achieve. You succeeded. You will write the next chapter in the history books. Given what I know about you, I believe the chapter will be full of stories of courage, grace, and hope that will fuel a stronger humanity. There's a story I want to share with you that I hope will help you put life's challenges in perspective and inspire you to make the most of the gift of life that you have been given. A teacher passed out a writing exercise to her students. It consisted of only a black dot in the center of a piece of white paper. She asked the students to write a few sentences to describe what they saw. Once everyone was finished, she collected the pages and started reading the writings to the class. They all wrote about the black dot, its size, and its position on the page. Some even got creative and described it as a portal to the universe. Regardless, all the comments were about the black dot. What was interesting is that no one wrote about the white part of the paper, that which is the foundation for the whole. Think about it. If there was not an entire field of white space, that black dot would never even be seen. What's the message here? You have so much to celebrate in life if you see the whole picture. The dark spots are very small when compared to everything we have in our lives, but they are the ones that occupy and pollute our mind. Don't focus on the dark spots, the disappointments, the anxious thoughts, the bad news, the sensational headlines, the social media feeds. Because when you do, you are taking your foundational good for granted. So much so that you forget to notice the greater blessings in your life. Take your eyes off the dot-sized frustrations and focus on the bigger and brighter part of your life. As you graduate, think about what is important to you, what you care about, what you want to prioritize, and where you may be able to make the greatest impact after high school. Find your own path to be successful. Our life is a gift. We will always have reasons to celebrate. Nature renewing itself daily on the planet we call home, the friends and family around us, music and art that we enjoy, rainbows and sunsets, our teachers, and your high school graduation. Enjoy each one of your blessings and each moment that life gives you. Congratulations to our amazing class of 2021 graduates. I am proud of you. You've overcome challenges and you've succeeded in becoming a graduate. I will always remember you. I love you and pray that your life's journey will lead you to true joy and happiness. Congratulations.
Thank you, Mr. Runcie. Our school board member, Ms. Ann Murray, was elected in November 2008 and re-elected in November 2010, 2014, and 2018. During her tenure as a board member, Ann served as vice chair from November 2010 to 11 and was selected as chair by her colleagues in November 2011. Since Ann took office in 2008, she has worked tirelessly with many accomplishments seeing fruition to represent District 1's 50 public and charter schools, of which 30 schools are Title I schools. Ann is very involved in her community, and she serves on the Broward Education Foundation, is a representative to the Greater Florida Consortium of Schools, Council of Great City Schools, Broward County Board Legal Services Committee, and a Broward County School Board Alternative Legislative Liaison, federal and state. She is a member of the Broward Democratic Executive Committee, Broward League of Women Voters, Hollywood Democratic Club, and the Hollywood Fire Department. Her historic involvement includes being a Broward County School Board representative to the Broward County Juvenile Justice Board, 17th Judicial Circuit Family Law Advisory Group, Children's Services Board, Broward County Commission on Substance Abuse, and the Broward County Comprehensive School Health Advisory, again, just to name a few. At this time, let us welcome to the podium Mrs. Ann Murray.
Good morning, family, friends, staff, and graduates. Congratulations, South Broward High School Bulldogs, class of 2021. Well, you did it. You accomplished one of the major early milestones of your life, high school graduation. This is a major step in the journey of your lives, one that should be recognized for its immense significance. It is an act not only of personal commitment, but also one of pride. You all worked hard to get to this day, and your work did not go wasted. A high school diploma is a wonderful tool in this world, one that opens many doors of opportunity for anyone who has worked hard enough to earn one. But graduation is not an end goal in itself. It is instead part of the larger journey of life. Life is a journey, and all accomplishments you achieve during this course should be taken as starting points for future achievements. Your graduation should serve as a launching point, projecting you to wherever you want to go. Whatever your venture towards learning a trade or continuing your education at a college, university, or technical school, be passionate. Find your passion and live your passion. For those of you that Google everything, you can Google for an exam for the answers. You can Google who's the hottest Instagram model. You can even Google how to start a career. But you can't Google to find what's in your heart. If you do what you are passionate about, it will never feel like learning, or you'll never feel like it's just another day at work. You will be fulfilled and a role model for others who will follow. The road that lies ahead won't be easy. There will be obstacles, missed exits, potholes, and roadblocks. There will be times when each one of you will feel like you cannot possibly go on. But nothing worthwhile is easy, and that includes making the most of your life. Now I know you're all thinking, okay, Grandma, finish up and park it. But if it takes anything away with you from this ceremony, remember, never give up on yourselves. Keep pushing, because you can achieve any dream you set out to achieve. From this day forward, make every decision with your best interests in mind. Be the best you can be, so that you may fill your life and the lives of others close to you with happiness and pride. You have already taken the first step by making it to this ceremony today. Now it's time to take the next steps in life's journey and begin to build your future. Congratulations, South Broward High School Bulldogs, class of 221.
Thank you, Ms. Murray. Deborah Hickson is the Broward County-wide school board member. Deborah's career in education began in 1989 as a science teacher and swim coach at Blanche Ely High School. In 1994, she transferred to South Broward High School, where she continued to teach and serve as the swim and water polo coach for many years. Most recently, Deborah served as South Broward's Maritime Marine Science and Technology Magnet Coordinator. Passionate about Broward County schools, its students, its teachers, and its staff, Deborah is dedicated to providing students with educational excellence that will allow them to not only advance, but also enhance their skills and ensure that every student is prepared for their path after they leave our school system. Ladies and gentlemen, Ms. Deborah Hickson.
Graduates, family members, and staff, it is truly an honor to be part of the South Broward High School graduation ceremony today as your county-wide school board member, former Marine Magnet Coordinator, teacher, parent, and South Broward graduate of the class of 1984. It is my pleasure to share in the excitement of today and the hope of tomorrow as those of you graduating close this chapter of your life's story. Parents, you are most likely wondering where the years have gone. It doesn't seem that long ago when your sons and daughters were starting kindergarten. Living through the years between kindergarten and graduation might have seemed like an eternity to some of you students and for some of you parents. But you made it through, and you are the graduating class of 2021. Although Mrs. Brown already recognized these students, I think it's worth doing it twice. So would those who have committed to a military service please stand for a moment? Please join me in thanking these young men and women for their commitment to serve our country. Thank you for choosing to serve our country to protect our freedoms. You may take a seat. Class of 2021, you are graduating in a time of great challenges and uncertainty, but also a time when the opportunities created by our challenges are vast. Whether you choose to go to college or technical school, or head straight into the workplace, or choose to serve our country through military service, today begins a new chapter in your life story. Find what you are passionate about and pursue that passion as you develop and shape your future careers. Take advantage of every opportunity that comes your way. Those opportunities become the building blocks of your future. Don't be afraid to make mistakes, and be sure to learn from them. They will make you stronger and more determined to succeed. Take each new day as it comes, and don't get stuck in the mud of despair when things don't go as planned. When you find yourself amidst chaos, rise above the noise and be true to yourself. Remember, each of you are unique and have a special gift to offer, and you are the only one that has the power to make your own mark on this world. So whatever direction you take, however you decide to share your special gift, I can't wait to see how you shine your light in this world. South Broward High School, class of 2021, congratulations on a job well done. You not only survived, but you thrived in a global pandemic. You can do anything. Congratulations.
Good morning, class of 2021, families and faculty. I consider it a great honor to stand before you as the assistant principal over your class. At the same time, it is also a great responsibility. Today marks an important day in your lives, yet it is also the beginning of a new journey. To get to this point was an important achievement to which I commend you. The personal aptitudes that got you here, passion, commitment, tenacity, open minds to learn, will be important throughout your lives, so nurture them. They will be even more important than what you have learned. You see, we all have our own paths in life. Some of you are off to college, trade schools, the military, or starting new careers. Others may not know yet, and that's okay. As you head into the real world, you will learn many life lessons on your own. Chances are you will have your heart broken at least once. You'll wonder how someone trusted you enough to give you a credit card. And you'll learn how real things get when you get your first job. Since I won't be next to you to hold your hand or to give you advice through those times, here is my list of lessons for you. Ask questions. Question your friends if they are heading in the wrong direction in life. In fact, you might even question if you should stay friends with them. Question what is in the drink that someone handed you at a party. Question your professors if something doesn't sound right. If something doesn't feel right in your heart, don't push that feeling down. Ask yourself why. Chances are you probably already know the answer. If you have a problem, reach out to friends or family to help you. I know that as young adults, you will always turn to your friends first, but don't forget that most teenagers haven't lived through your problems you're experiencing. There is always an adult who will be able to relate to what you're going through. Even if it seems like some of us have forgotten what it's like to be young, trust me, we haven't. Those times are ingrained in our minds, and we probably love the opportunity to tell you those stories. Be kind. Be kind to everyone you will meet. What do you want people to remember about you? What do you want your legacy to be? We are so lucky to live in such a diverse world, so take advantage of it and become friends with people from all different backgrounds and walks of life. You may find yourselves in situations where being kind isn't easy or convenient, but remember that it has the potential to change everything. Trust yourself, trust your instincts, and trust your intuition. If something feels off, it probably is. You are strong, you are smart, and you can achieve anything that you want in this life. If you must doubt something, doubt your limits because you don't have any. Prioritize self-care. Remember that life gets hard and you're going to be tired sometimes. Rest. Do things that bring you joy and laugh every single day. As you get older, people are going to look to you for help and support, but remember that you can't pour from an empty cup. Nourish your body, mind, and soul daily. Take walks, watch the sunrise, eat your greens, take a road trip, and swim in the ocean. Slow down, breathe, and take in every moment, because the only moment that exists is right now. Be grateful for this. Lastly, remember that there's only one person that determine your worth, and that's you. Not your work, not the items you cross off on your to-do list, your title, or how much money you have in the bank. You can't buy a meaningful life. You can only live one. You've had many accomplishments the last 13 years, and you've all become incredible humans along the way. But I challenge you to consider that maybe your lives aren't as much about becoming anything, but unbecoming anything that isn't really you, so you can be who you were meant to be to begin with. So, my students, my babies, my loves, It is time that I let you go. Time to let you fly and share you with the rest of the world. I leave you with a quote by Mark Twain. The two most important days of your life are the day you are born and the day you find out why. Go find your why, class of 2021. I love you.
It is my esteemed pleasure to introduce our salutatorian for the class of 2021. This student has exemplified the true meaning of flying under the radar. She has always been consistent with challenging herself, as this was evident with her completing her senior year as an early admission student at Broward College, earning straight A's for the fall and the spring semesters. Her determination and perseverance have resulted in her completing high school with an impressive weighted grade point average of 5.44. She has served as the treasurer for the Health Occupation Students of America Club at South Broward and will continue her education at Broward College, where she will major in biology. Please welcome to the podium your class of 2021 salutatorian, Kaliana Hutiu.
Thank you, Mr. Charles, for the thoughtful introduction. I genuinely wouldn't be here without your help and dedication to my success. Ladies, gentlemen, and non-binaries, family, friends, and faculty, I would like to thank you for coming out to drive Pink Stadium at 8 a.m. on a Sunday to celebrate the graduating South Broward High School Bulldogs of 2021. First and foremost, I would like to thank God for this opportunity and to apologize for missing church right now. Sorry. I would like to thank Goldfish for always being the snack that smiled back, and printers for their ability to smell fear and ruin my day. To my friends and family, I would like to thank you for telling me, "You'll be fine, you're smart." And, "Well, you studied, it's no big deal." It's always a big deal. Like 5 days ago when I found out I was gonna be salutatorian and had to give a speech. I love last-minute responsibilities. They always know how to get your heart racing. Maybe this involuntary cardio will be good for me. But how surreal is this? 4 years ago, we were just shiny, dumb, naive freshmen in bright green shirts representing the glowworms during Spirit Week. We had no idea what our future entailed, but we had our daydreams and our optimism. Now we're seniors, shiny, a bit sweaty, but educated, boldly donning our matching red gowns and curtain tassels. We made it. We survived. I know our senior year will go down in history as strange and unique, considering we watched our teachers and peers struggle with teams for 90 minutes while civil unrest tore the country in two, inside and outside our homes. But we survived. We completed stacks of assignments we sometimes barely understood while the world burned down around us. At least now I have something to loom over my kids, like my immigrant parents before me. In these 4 years, I've experienced my fair share of joy and grief, noise and quiet, will and hopelessness, love and hate. And I'm proud of the family we have here at South Broward that has pushed me to try and be my very best, even if most times I felt like I was nothing. I am especially proud of the seniors here today. South Broward has taught me that it's okay to not be okay. It's okay to be heartbroken, depressed, feeling like you're trapped, gasping for air, because it means that you are alive, feeling, and growing. South Broward has taught me that depression and anxiety do not make me any less worthy of this accomplishment. It's okay to not be okay. Your feelings are valid. You are valid. You are more than whatever mental disorder or situation you're living with. You are not another statistic in a chart, another number on a board, another name in a list, another victim or loss. You cannot be replaced. You are a generation of survivors, of fighters, a generation of humanitarians, and you will change the world. Thank you, and God bless you.
Greetings, Bulldog family. I first have to acknowledge and bring special greetings to my sorority sister, Soror Principal Brown, the outstanding leadership team, our distinguished guests, my trio Upward Bound scholars, hey y'all, and all the heavy-hitting scholars of the class of 2021. I am honored to celebrate such a historic moment with you all and introduce the next speaker to grace this stage. Our friend Merriam-Webster defines a valedictorian as the student usually having the highest rank in a graduating class who delivers the valedictorian address at the commencement exercises. This is why your amazing educators at South Broward wanted to push you to not just use the internet and, to do more research, because Merriam-Webster, our internet friends, sometimes they get it wrong, sometimes they miss the mark, sometimes they fall short. So I'm going to take a brief minute to fill in the gap. South Broward High School's 2021 valedictorian, Mr. Diego Maglione, stands before you today with the highest ranking GPA, and he will deliver the valedictorian address. Thank you, Merriam-Webster, you got that right. But if we wanted to apply it a little more directly to Mr. Maglione, it could have added in having straight A honor roll ever since becoming a freshman at South Broward High School in those green shirts, earning an ACE diploma, or earning off-the-chart scores on his SAT, several AP exams, and Cambridge exams. Of course, Merriam-Webster missed Diego's tenure as the National Honor Society president, planning and executing shows and service projects like food drives, and his tenure as the VP and co-founder of South Broward High School's Model UM. Of course, Merriam-Webster left out that he practices MMA, jiu-jitsu, wrestling, boxing, and has a third-degree brown belt in karate. If you go based on Merriam-Webster's definition, you could miss out on the magnitude of his message. I encourage you all to really take a listen to his words. It's easy to disconnect from someone who has so many accomplishments, whether academic or, those social media goals, followers, things like that. It's easy to disconnect from them. But I need you to connect and learn from a young man whose most admirable accomplishments aren't his academics, but his character. In my program, Broward College's Trio Upward Bound program, I serve first-generation and or low-income scholars with the desire to be college grads. Not only does Diego humbly serve, but he pulls others to the top with him. He brought us Joanna and Maritza, and I've watched him cheer for their accomplishments as if they were his own. He is a first-generation low-income scholar like I was, and because of this, often face other layers of adversity, like navigating a single-parent home. Instead of succumbing to stereotypes and statistics pit against him, Diego stepped up to support his hard-working single father with helping him to keep the home and provide a positive experience for his little sister, Kalia, another one of my UB babies. Hey, Kalia. This includes him taking his stipend from us. Yes, we pay y'all to do, get good grades, go to tutoring. He takes his stipend from us and his mathnasium job and create a college fund for his sister. This includes him making sure that he cooks, cleans, and supervises her dance practices if Mr. Maglione has to be away at work. Bulldog family, I have to stop here because as you can see, I could go on and on and on. But without further ado, I'm about to bring to the microphone the young man with several extracurricular leadership positions, memberships, hundreds of community service hours, the Questbridge Scholar, the Dale Scholar, the power lifter, yes, he lifts, y'all, the leader, the community servant, the friend of many, and the Stanford Cardinal, Mr. Diego Maglione.
Thank you, Ms. Spells. That was wonderful. Good morning, class of 2021. It's been 208 weeks. That's how long each of you have been high schoolers. I want to take a moment to commend how strong each of you are for getting through 208 weeks of high school. Some of us struggled to keep up with school while working jobs on the side. Some of us struggled through family issues or mental health issues. And some of us struggled with loss. But all of us were struggling to figure out who we were. And to celebrate these 208 weeks we spent together, I made a little poem for all of you. So, get ready for some bars. I remember you'd spend hours on end alone when you were a freshman. You had friends in the tens and a family at home, but being alone was refreshing. You felt like a burden when you were with others, a burden to mothers, sisters, and brothers. Didn't ask favors or questions, kept your head low and gave no objections, 'cause struggling alone gave you direction. With time you'd find you were never more wrong when you flew through your sophomore. Struggling alone never keeps up for long. Together, we achieve a lot more. Things got harder as a junior, nervous to start planning your future. And by the end of the year, it got strange to hear all your classmates through a computer. Yet, you smashed the concrete surrounding your heart and left it open to others. By the time you're a senior, you've changed your demeanor, no longer a burden among mothers, sisters, and brothers. But, dear class of 2021, although we've reached the end, I'd say we're far from done. What awaits is overwhelming. The clouds will be gray and the storm will be high. While your hearts and pride are swelling, remember what I say till the day you die. Every word you speak, shout it with intention. Every time you feel weak, fall back on your connections. Even at your lowest valleys and your highest peaks, provided you open your heart, full and complete. Show off your different complexions and unique imperfections, and I promise you, you will never struggle alone again until the day your life is complete. Congratulations on the end of 208 weeks. Y'all thought I was done? Before I leave, I just want to shout out some people who made my high school experience a little bit easier. First and foremost, shout out to my best friend since kindergarten, Gabe. Shout out to Antonio, Joanna, Maritza, Sean, Miss Noval, Miss Lalachich, Mr. Charles, Miss Ostime, everyone from Upward Bound, my parents in the crowd right now, Tomas, and of course, Kalea. I love you all.
Good morning, class of 2021. Congratulations on this major accomplishment, and thank you for letting us be a part of your journey. In a year that was like no other, this student helped to make your senior year as memorable as possible. His friends describe him as smart, charismatic, and the life of the party. His teachers describe him as intelligent, witty, and driven. But no matter who you ask, they all say he will be successful. And I can't wait to see what this young man accomplishes. Please welcome your senior class president, Aaron Malcolm.
Is this mic on? Good morning, class of 2021. I said good morning, I can't hear you. Okay. I want to thank my dear senior class for entrusting me with the position to lead and serve as president for the 2020-21 chapter. Over the past 4 years, you have had many different teachers throughout high school who have instilled core values of discipline and work ethic that you will carry forth into the real world. Our faculty has done nothing but the best to try to accommodate the student body's needs, and we have made lifelong friends that we will keep beyond the restraints of high school ending. Never forget the people that contributed to the person you are today, because as the old African proverb states, it truly takes a village to raise a child. Use all that you have learned. Take on the world with exuberance, maturity, and tenacity to conquer any challenge in your path. Like Jatavia Johnson and Carisha Romika Brownlee once said, I gotta get it by any means and keep my homies close because these snakes only switch teams. Surround yourself with people who motivate you and drive you to be better than you were yesterday. Intuition. Know who's real and know who's a fakie, because your biggest hater is someone you know. Excel at your next step of life, whether that's college, the workforce, or the military. Hop in your bag and hop out your feelings, because this is your time to shine. Travel the world, take a gap year, do whatever you need to move on to the next level, because all of us here in the Bulldog family are rooting for you. I've had the absolute pleasure of getting to know you all throughout my time here. Now go spread your wings, big fish, because you earned it. Let me hear you say period. Yeah! Thank you.
Buenos dias, bon dia, bonjour, dobre utra. Good morning, South Broward! I am Patty Brown, and I have the honor and privilege to serve this class, this school, and this community as principal of South Broward High School. I would like to welcome our family, friends, and distinguished guests, and thank everyone for joining us in person and live stream as we recognize the outstanding members of the class of 2021. I love you, seniors, and congratulations. You have heard me say often, yes, we can. I am sure many think it's just a catchy theme or phrase to match our I Can magnet, and truthfully, it started off as such, but this class demonstrated how it is so much more than that. You have lived the mantra, yes, we can. This class will not be defined by a pandemic. When I think of the class of 2021, I think of the amazing accomplishments and achievements of this class overall. 100% of our seniors satisfied their graduation requirements. Yes, we can. 91% of our Cambridge seniors earned a Cambridge diploma, 41% more than any other year. Yes, we can. 43,362 service hours were completed by this class, more than double the required amount for graduation. Yes, we can. This class has been accepted to over 40 colleges and universities, including our state schools, out-of-state, private, Ivy League, and HBCUs, while some have opted for technical schools, the military, or used their certification earned at South Broward to go right into the workforce. Yes, we can. And the class of 2021 has earned over $3 million in scholarship money so far, and the money keeps coming in. Yes, we can. While we certainly succeeded as a class, there are also numerous individual academic accomplishments, and for the sake of time, parents, I'm so sorry, I can only name a few. Keep in mind, we only have an hour and a half this morning. Diego Maglione will attend Stanford University with a scholarship of $73,900 each year for 4 years, and a $20,000 Dell Scholarship. Aaron Malcolm will attend Vanderbilt University with a $70,000 scholarship. Ricardo Garcia will attend Caltech on an $80,000 full tuition, 4-year scholarship as a QuestBridge Scholar. Joanna Ruiz will attend Yale University on an $80,000 full tuition, 4-year scholarship as a QuestBridge Scholar. Andrea Velasquez will attend the University of Southern California, having received the $160,000 4-year Jack Kankut Foundation Scholarship. Liam Waite will attend Rice University with a $62,000 scholarship. Jada Almonte was awarded an Army ROTC 4-year, $330,000 scholarship to attend the University of Miami for her ROTC curriculum and Nova Southeastern for her bachelor's degree. Samantha Halperin earned the Silver Service Hour Medallion for completing 879 community service hours. David Kostach, Kendall Haas, Nicholas Juman, and Leo Reed Alon had perfect attendance from 9th grade through 12th grade. And don't miss this. Kendall Fretwell Jr., named best in class for attendance, don't miss it, had perfect attendance from kindergarten through 12th grade. The mantra, yes we can, has not only played out in the classroom, but how these students actually live their lives. Seniors, each one of you is sitting next to a survivor. You are sitting next to someone who has persevered and fought through various circumstances in life you may not be aware of, but yes, they did, and they are here. Yes, we can. Lucas Carlson lost his brother, a former bulldog, this school year, and Lucas is here today. Lawana Delphin's father passed when she was in the 10th grade and has dealt with many personal setbacks since that would pull the average person down, but she is here today. Diogene Hepburn is one of our Bahamian Hurricane Dorian survivors, and despite losing everything she was familiar with in the Bahamas, she is here today. Jovan Jackson has been in and out of the hospital since last year, and as recent as yesterday, and he is here today. Deontay Nottage has been in and out of the hospital all year as she has no kidneys and continues to undergo treatment. Yet Deontay continued to log into class from the hospital as she refused to miss class, and she is here today. Kaya Montanez is a cancer survivor diagnosed in 2014, currently in remission, and she is here today. Jetty Porter, at the age of 16, had the hip of an arthritic 90-year-old and had to undergo hip replacement surgery her junior year. That was her 8th surgery since she was a baby. She is here today. Jacob LaRock while he was with several of his friends, befriended a 9th grader that was sitting by himself, befriended him randomly on the patio. Little did Jacob know, he may have saved that boy's life that day. Jacob Larock, Isaac Rothman, Drake Shermer, Jonathan Hurst, and many seniors here dealt with and are still dealing with the tragic loss of our bulldog, Shay McVeigh, and they are here today. Jolie Knight and Keely Malloy, while grieving the loss of Shay McVeigh at his viewing, saw my emotion. Their principal they have not interacted with for over a year, and said they wanted to make sure that I was okay. Yes, we can. Parents, I want to assure you there is so much you are doing right. I know this is a rough age, and I know that in the past several weeks, if not months, some of you have thought or said to your child, it's time for you to go. I know. It's a rough age, but all kidding aside, parents, you did good. You did real good. Bulldogs, I love you, and in closing, I urge you to do the following. I urge you to find a cause, a light, a fire. Be relentless, be inspired to do the impossible because you just refuse to tire. The world needs creators, educators, innovators, and class of 2021, you are tomorrow's game changers. So don't let the doubts of others limit you. Don't give your fears the power to limit you, but rather find the thing you're passionate about, the thing you cannot do without, the thing you can't not do, and do it. Pursue it. If you love dancing, then Ariana, pirouette. If you're an artist, then Alyssa, grab a palette. If you're a writer, then your words you should use to entice. And if science is your thing, then not having a cure will not suffice. Don't just make a living, make a difference. Give back to your community, enrich every life in your vicinity. Leap into the world and roam it. Identify a skill you have and hone it. For if you don't, you will eventually bemoan it. Take the first step, blaze a trail. No one will jeer you if you fail, but they will cheer you when you prevail because you pushed on through to own it. Leap toward scholarship, toward leadership, toward service. Spend every waking second learning, questioning, observing, and remember. Everyone is deserving of a smile and respect. If you live your life with empathy, integrity, and class, there is no limit to the gifts you will amass. As long as your passion drives you and your character guides you to achieve the things you never knew you could, then at the end of every day, Bulldogs, I pray you close your eyes and say, not only did I do well, I did some good. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. We are Broward. Who said we weren't having church this morning? At this time, I'd like to bring back to the podium Ms. Ann Murray, our school board member. Ms. Murray, as principal of South Broward High School, I present to you the graduating class of 2021. I certify They have met the graduation or certification requirements of the School Board of Broward County and the state of Florida.
Thank you, Ms. Brown. On behalf of the School Board of Broward County, Florida, I certify that these students have met all the requirements of the School Board and the state of Florida for graduation from South Broward High School. Okay.
Thank you, Ms. Murray. Parents and guests, before we begin the procession of the graduates, I would like to inform you that I will stop each graduate as they cross the stage to have their picture taken with the diploma. I ask that you remain in your seats until the end of the ceremony. Today is so special. Everyone seated here this afternoon is here because of at least one graduate that is special to him or her. Please ensure that the recognition of your graduate by your family and friends does not diminish the moment for the graduate that follows. We appreciate your cooperation. This is the time you've been waiting for. Will the first two rows please stand and be ready for roll call? Here we go.
Kaliana Hutiu. Diego Maglione. Renzo Zumaron. Aaron Malcolm. Angelique Abanto Salazar. Samuel Obello. Josh Abels. Daniel Abramov. Kayana Acevedo. Valentina Acosta. Kara Shaylee Adorno Madero. Leah Afuni. Karen Aguirre. Ryasia Allen. Elijah Allison. Michelle Amelie. Jada Almonte Guzman. Jacob Alvarez. Asher Amado Garcia. Jake Anderson. Myla Anderson. Melanie Arenas. Adriana Alevado. Karen Arias. Isaac Asulin. Eric Avendano. Jason Avila. Ryan Ayala. Devin Bailey. Alani Bahana. Naomi Balka. Lakidra Banks. Emilio Barberia. Joshua Barrett. Ever Barrios. Asia Bellier. Tamara Beresave. Maria Jose Bermudez. Dejanelle Bernard. Daniel Betances. Yelisbel Betancourt. Karis Bettis. Santana Bigley. Naomi Benyaminov. Emily Bogley. John Blondin. Janie Bohas. James Blanchard. Tristan Bumpard. Savannah Baronque. Samuel Box. Onisha Brissett. Genesis Brito. DeAndre Brown. Makeda Brown. Makai Brown. Stephen Brown. Andre Bryan. Travis Burke. Eric Burton. Melody Buzzy. Rafael Cabilla Albarran. Brandon Caceres. Kiara Calvero. Angel Calenius. Salvatore Caniglia. Julie Carbone. Elizabeth Cargache. Alexis Cardozo. Lucas Carlson. Haley Carter. Andres Carvajal. Alexandria Castillo. Eric Castillo. Deborah K. Might. Brian Cespedes. Wanika Charlemagne. Darian Shavira. Jordan Shazuli. Darnisha Cheatham. Ronaldo Cherry. Noah Chessel. Janelle Chin. Connie Chow. Uma Chowdhury. Kelly Chris Nagel. Tyrell Clare. Jaden Clark. Maurice Clark. Sophie Clavette. Arwin Coates. Stephen Cohen Mello. Olivia Colabella. Jakaya Coleman. Adrian Collier. Gustavo Colmenades. Mika Combs. Angie Correa Dominguez. Juan Cotes. Wilkiria Crawford. Shavion Cruz. Sofia Colada Luzan. Ibeliz Davila. Darnell Davis. Malachi Davis. Rashawn Davis. Abner de la Rosa Mateo. Brian de la Torre. Karina de Pena. Dylan Decker Hubert. Luana Delphin. Antonio Dent. Sydney DeVroe. Scarlett Diaz. David Diaz. Tashara Mackey Bryan. McEnroe Dig. Adam Dobruns. Ishaya Doris. Diego Lopez Hill. Jaquan Doster. Dynasty Diaz Maxwell. Jamal Duyan. Nicholas Dumoulin. Daniel DeRocher. Jemiah Edwards. Noor El Matoakel. Joshua Emmanuel. April Enrique. Kayla Fasang. Stephanie Fajardo. O'Shane Farquharson. Caitlin Farr. Jocelyn Feliciano. Audrey Fernandez. Alejandro Feria. Michael Ferre. Tatiana Fifi. Giovanni Fleury. Jessica Francia. Martina Franco. Carissa Francois. Kendall Fretwell. Mia Lynn Funes. Juan Galano. Julia Gallagher. Julianne Gallo. Kaya Garbut. Aluski Garcia. Yuri Garcia Santana. Amy Garcia. Cassandra Garcia. Leticia Garcia. Tierra Gardner. Brian Jermaine Lorenzo. Joshua Gilmore. Isabel Gleason. Samantha Goicochea. Megan Gonzalez. Massimo Nunes Lopez. Pedro Gonzalez. Julicia Gay. Stephanie Gonzalez. Laylee Goodman. Britannia Gordon. Naomi Grandez. Anson Grauman. DeAndre Green. Alyssa Greenspan. Brandon Gutierrez. Kaylee Guzman. Kendall Haas. Michael Haddad. Jasmine Jesus. William Hall. Samantha Halprin. Veronica Harrison. Ian Hayden. Kavon Henderson. Diogene Hepburn. Benjamin Herlifson. Michael Hernandez Esperanza. Renata Hernandez. Francisco Herrera. Maya Joy Hewitt. Henry Hill. Rebecca Hoffman. Kanijah Hope. Patton Joseph Horton. Hugo Huamanchuno. Jonathan Hurst. Denasia Hyler. Joseph Jabor. Javon Jackson. Monique Jackson. Emily Jean. Elena Jean Paul. David Jefferson. Antonio Jimenez. Lakita Johnson. Xavier Johnson. Cameron Jones. Janaya Jordan. Jamil Julio. Paul Nico Juan. Nicholas Human. Sophia Juman Welch. Mia Kelava. Angelique Kimball. Demarius King. Tyler Kirby. Destiny Knight. Jolie Knight. Marco Kovacevic. Tiana Kelly. Christina Kristalevich. Jacqueline Ledoux. Meadow LaGuardia. Jacob LaRock. Eleonora LaSalle. Mario Lemus. Vincenzo Leon. Okay. Alan Leo Reed. Dennis Lelenko. James Lee Laguerre. Yeah. Good. Nicole Lindahl. Jordan Long. Daniel Lopez. Gustavo Lopez. Rocio Munoz. Velder Lewis. Caleb Lunkins. Isabella Diaz Perez. Christian Mayer. Lavinia Maldonado. Keely Malloy. Leila Mamadova. David Mangru. Maxwell Marcus. Rooney Martin. Asia Martinez. Dominic Martinez. Cassandra Martinez. Oriana Caravalli.
Mandy Martinez. Valerie Mathis Alfaro. Reina Maya. Logan Mazor. Julian Noel. Jonas McCall. Micaiah McGowan. Shane McVeigh. Spencer Meyer. Kai McPhee. Caesar Meha. Maria Mia. Vanessa Melendez. Ashley Mendoza. Xiomara Makata. Justin Mayer. Juliana Mignola. Maria Malena Vega. Jimmy Miller Hito. Ariana Miranda. Jesus Miranda. Lucia Mario. Alicia Missick. Kayla Might. Yassine Muhammad. Kareem Moise. Michelangelo Molina. Isis Montserrat. Kaya Montanez. Dylan Montesi. Jais Moore. Nicole Mora. Laura Moreno Rosales. Gabriel Moran Pasqua. Liani Moran. Alicia Moreno. Matthias Moreno. Michelle Moreno. Jessica Moyes. Jaden Proctor. Daniel Nakad. Nagam Nazar. Carlos Navarrete. Valentina Nazar Geraldo. Brianna Nelfred. Deontay Nottage. John Nowakowski. Jose Nunez. Lucero Nunez. Catalin Ortaji. Tiffany Olowu. Jomar Oquendo. Sebastian Ortega. Elliot Ortiz. Merlene Austin. Ebony Pack. Hector Pagan Jr. El Paglino. Valentino Paldino. Gabriel Palmer. Maria Patino Carrera. Santiago Palufa. Steven Panetta. Freddie Peralta. Lorraine Perez. Nancy Perez. Harry Persuade. Deanne Pierre. Austin Poe. Patrick Popescu. Caitlin Porphyris. Jetty Porter. Emily Posadas. Sarah Prahalad. Damian Prisicaro. Marine Poferete. Elias Corazo. Joshua Rab. Enzo Rabiller. Victoria Rohoyak. Juan Ramirez Bernal. Elizabeth Ramator. Daniel Recajado. Carlos Reyes. Dylan Joyner. Edgar Asa. Sanaa Reynolds. Sebastian Rios. Joe Reyes. Alvaro Richmoller. Nicholas Robles. Augustin Rivetti. Jesus Robert. Neolana Roberts. Jabin Robinson. Catherine Rodriguez. Daniel Rodriguez. Neo Daniel Rodriguez. Austin Rosenblatt. Isaac Rothman. Victoria Rowe. Alexandra Ruiz. Elizabeth Ruiz. Joanna Ruiz. Samantha Ruiz. Colt Russell. Alan Ryaboy. Amanda Saintu. Tatiana Saintu. Salana Salmaron. Mohammed Samara. Marco San Javier. Angel Sanders. Sean Sanders. Victoria Sandino Marquez. Benjamin Sandoval. Maritza Sandoval. Adrian Santiago. Love Santiago. Kayla Savoy. Drake Shermer. Miriam Schroeder. Sebastian Schroeder. Christopher Schwartz. Taylor Scourgio. Caleb Scott. Kenda Sanatis. Layla Shamoon. Anastasia Sherbart. Hannah Shelton. Abigail Silva. Sebastian Silva. Ariel Sinclair. Hope Silverheart. Lachlan Scove. Najee Smith. Angelica Solano. Juan Salarzano. Jaheim Smith. Jose Soto Barato. Ashley Spinella. Jessica Sprio. Alexander Stanchu. Micah Stark. Sasha Stashevsky. Alexander Stavretsky. Sophie Stella. Jasmine Suarez. Christian Suarez Alores. Kelly Cernake. Elijah Taylor. Johan Taylor. Emily Tetrall. Hadley Telemark. Creston Thomas. Zoe Torres. Isabella Triana. Cherokee Trimble. William Troy. Isaac Trujillo. Ilya Soy. Evan Vargas. Xavier Vargas. Charles Weinstein. Sergio Vasquez. Andrea Velasquez Sanchez. Isaac Velez. Elias Villarreal. Samuel Villatoro Palma. Kalina Voyer. Liam Waite. Bronchi Walden. Dylan Wasik. Emma Watana. Samantha Weidlich. Justin Whitaker. Kyla Williams. Kiana Wilson Montero. Zohar Wolfson. Evelyn Young Santa Maria. Hunter Zakowski. Daniela Zamorano.
Woohoo! Class of 2021, you did it. I'm so proud of you. I love you. Please remember, you can. Because yes, we can. We are South Broward.
Congratulations, seniors. I love you guys so much. It's been an incredible 4 years, and I can't believe that this ride is finally coming to an end. Wishing you guys nothing but the best in life, love, happiness, careers, whatever path you choose. I love you guys so much.
Congratulations, class of 2021. It was definitely an honor serving you as your school counselor. This was definitely a journey that each and every one of you were able to eventually persevere as we are celebrating your achievement today. I look forward to seeing you all be successful in your future endeavors, and I really appreciate the fact that you guys allowed me to be your school counselor. This is a very special class to me, and I wish you all the best of luck moving forward.
Hey seniors, congrats on graduating. I'm so proud of you. Thank you guys, especially those that I had in my marine science class, for making my first year here at South Broward a really special one. I know you guys are capable of such amazing things, and I can't wait to see all that you take on. To those that I personally got to know on a deeper level, thank you so much. You've touched my heart in so many different ways, and I hope that we keep in touch.
Hi, this is Miss Davis. I just wanted to say congratulations to all of my seniors. Some of you I've had since middle school. I'm so proud of you. I'm sad to see you leave, but I'm happy for your future. Also, a special shout out to my son, Malachi Davis. I love you, and I wish all of you guys nothing but the best. I'm gonna miss all of you. Love you guys. Mwah.
Congratulations, seniors. What an amazing accomplishment, particularly given the difficult circumstances of the last year and a half. We're all very proud of you. And if I could give you some advice, it's to live in the moment, work hard, and enjoy each adventure. Good luck.
Congratulations, class of 2021. I'm so proud of you guys.
Hey seniors, you finally made it. I'm very proud of you guys. Those that I have taught, I definitely hope that I taught you well and got you ready for college. Stay collegiate, graduate, move on, and there's a lot of things out there for you that you guys can accomplish. Love you, miss you. Peace out.
Miss Kerr here. Congratulations on making it to the end of a crazy year. My one piece of advice to you is to travel, to take every opportunity you can to see the world and to broaden your horizons. There's a big crazy world out there. I wish you all the luck in the world, and I hope all your dreams come true.
Congratulations, class of 2021.
You guys are going to do great things. You've accomplished a lot already, but the sky's the limit. And a special congratulations to my granddaughter, Shavion Cruz. Start cruising for real.
Congratulations, you guys are gonna do great. Welcome to adulthood, per se. Congratulations, Jakaya. Congratulations to Jaden. I hope you guys do the best and conquer the world. Love you, Miss Nikki.
Hello, class of 2021. I just want to wish you all the best in whatever your plans are going into this next chapter of your life, and congratulations.
Hi seniors, it's Miss Mojica. My best advice to you is do what you love and love what you do. Congratulations.
Good morning, senior class of 2021. You have now completed one phase of your life by graduating from high school. I pray that the dreams and desires of your heart will all come true as you move to the next phase. Congratulations and all the best, Miss Anderson.
Hi seniors, it was such a blast to have you guys. Even though we didn't get to see each other, I loved seeing you guys come into campus and stop in and visiting with me. It was a pleasure getting to know you. It was my pleasure in helping you guys get to this next level. I am so proud of each and every one of you. You overcome so much. There's so much more ahead for you guys. Remember, don't quit, and you got this.
Class of 2021, it's Miss Street. So proud of you. Some of you have seen grown since 2nd grade, and some of you I got to know here at South Broward. The bottom line is all of you have unmatched potential. So I hope you took 3 things from this year and that it didn't squash your spirit. Number 1, I hope you remember that health really is your true wealth. Number 2, I hope you remember that your real family are the people you miss the most. And number 3, I hope you remember that you can do difficult things. You're resilient. We see it. We're here to support you. We love you. And we send you off with great hope and great joy. Bye.
Seniors, remember, whatever you do, wherever you go all out. Make a splash in life.
Class of 2021, congratulations on graduation. So, if I could give you any one piece of advice, it would be not to live your life with any regrets. If you have a decision, something you want to do, a goal, a dream, and you know it's good for you, you know it's going to help you in the future, pursue it, no matter what anybody tells you to do. It won't always be easy, but I promise you that it will be worth it. Don't ever live your life with regrets. Congratulations again to all of you. I wish you wonderful things in the future. Good luck.
I think I can speak upon all my classmates. This is pretty surreal. But anyways, class of 2021, please rise. Parents, please get hype. It is my pleasure to ask you to move your tassel from the right to the left side of your cap. Congrats, guys, we made it!
Okay, so we want to make sure, guests, that you remain seated until the graduates have left the stadium, but please allow me to be the first to congratulate the newest alumni of South Broward High School. Once a bulldog, always a bulldog. So parents, we asked you to be reserved as much as you can to respect the graduate that comes after your child, but for just a couple of seconds, you know what? Lose your mind. Applaud, go crazy. Congratulations, graduates. Once again, now parents, we do ask that you remain seated until all the graduates have left the stadium. They are about to depart. It is finished.